Hello Leo, and welcome to your reading. Leo, we're going to see what messages are coming for you in this reading. I always want to remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. Leo, if you could remember to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign, because by doing so, you get a much fuller picture of the energies that you are working with, okay? So let's just get your cards for you. Okay, so we have your cards, and Leo, I can see that some of you are going through some interesting situations that have caused some conflicts, some arguments, because we have the Five of Swords. And as you can see, the Five of Swords, you don't look like you're in a really peaceful place. The fives are all about chaos and conflicts. The swords are the energies that are in your mental plane, in your mind. So we can see that in your mind, there is just a lot that is going on. The swords also communicate. So they're about communication. They're about words. So you could just be in the energy where there is just a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict, maybe gossiping, maybe whatever is going on. The Five of Swords is not a card that brings peace. And it's interesting when we're looking at our oracle cards, the divine is asking you to protect your peace, because your mental health right now is not in a good place, is not in a peaceful place. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying, how can you find a way of protecting your peace? How can you find a way of just removing yourself even from situations that are taking your peace away? Because we can see that your peace is just like, it's just evaporating. There's just a lot of birds that are around, and birds, like, they cause a lot of noise, right? So the divine is saying that for you, it is really important in the here and now to be in a state of peacefulness, to be in a state where your mental health is at the forefront of your priorities. So really prioritize your mental health, really prioritize your peacefulness, because we can see that this peace is even in the next card that we're seeing when we're looking at the Six of Cups, which is the card that you have received. The Six of Cups is bringing again that energy where in your mind you are just feeling like, I'm not in a great place. The Six of Cups brings an energy that is like nostalgic, where you're looking at the past, it was better than what I have now. So for some of you, these two energies could play like this. You've been having a lot of conflict, a lot of fights at home, maybe even at work, and you have left that situation behind, but you're still looking back and feeling like, either, let's say this is a relationship, you're looking back and saying that I miss my kids, I miss my home, I miss something. Or let's say if it was at work, you have left a job and you're still missing your colleagues. You're still in that energy where your feelings are tied up to the past, because the cups operate on your emotions and on your feelings. So whatever is going on, there is something that has just disturbed your peace. And we're seeing that the reason I mentioned about you leaving a situation behind is because we have the Six of Swords. And in the Six of Swords, we see you here having packed your bags and exited a situation. So maybe you exited a situation because you were in that energy of, I can't be in this relationship, I can't be in this situation where I am constantly feeling like I am not at peace. Because when we're looking at our person in the Six of Swords, she doesn't look happy, she doesn't look peaceful, but you have taken action because peace of mind was everything, and you took action to go and start afresh. Or if you're still in that energy where right now there's just a lot of chaos and conflict, the divine is asking you to find ways of exiting a situation so that you can bring this energy of peace, right? So let's have a look to see what is going on. So as you're taking that leap of faith, we can see that our oracle cards sees you taking a leap of faith. So for some of you, you were taking a leap of faith by exiting a situation, and you just thought, you know what, there has to be something better out there. And as time is going on, you're going to see that You did the right thing, because this situation was stealing not only your joy, it was stealing your peace. It was making you feel like less than. It was taking your power away. And you no longer tolerated whatever was going on here. You packed your bags and we saw you moving away, and you were taking that leap of faith that was leading to something better. So whatever is happening right now, taking a leap of faith is going to lead to a better situation. Why? Because you're going to find that as you exit this situation, your vibration, your joy, your happiness is going to start moving from that sad feeling that we saw in all the cards, in all the tarot cards. And suddenly you are starting to not be in that energy of tension. Things start getting better until you start feeling happier. So we're seeing that raising up your vibration is going to see you being in that energy where you're starting to feel more peaceful, because it is really important. Because the divine is saying whatever is going on right now, Leo, it is really important to trust yourself, to trust your inner wisdom and your intuition. So as you're dealing with this situation, you are being invited to tap into that intuition, that inner wisdom, because by doing so is going to guide you as you are exiting situations behind. Even if you can't physically leave a situation behind, mentally you're going to be finding ways of bringing peace. Mentally you're going to be finding ways of inviting peace into your situation. So whatever is happening now, the situation is just developing slowly. Things are changing. Your vibration is starting to go up. You're taking a leap of faith. You are changing things up. Because some of you are stuck in situations, maybe in relationships, maybe whatever you're stuck in that is causing this chaos, this confusion, this mental block that is on the cards. Some of you maybe are in situations, relationships, where you feel like I can't leave this situation behind, where you feel tied to this situation, where you feel like maybe, for instance, let's just say you are in a relationship, for instance, right? I'm just painting a picture. You have to use your own wisdom and your own discernment to see the picture that I'm painting and to see how it applies to your situation. Take the information and see how you can work with it. So for instance, because I always like to give you an example so that you can see what I'm talking about. For instance, you're in a relationship and you're saying to yourself, I can't leave this relationship because we've got children. I don't want to be away from my children because let's say my partner, they're not in a good place at the moment. Maybe they're drinking. Maybe they just got like self-sabotaging behaviors. And you're saying to yourself, I need to be here for my children, right? So the divine is saying, is there a way maybe of taking the children with you? Instead of trying to save this situation, there could be a way of resolving this situation by taking the children with you, by doing something like that. Because maybe you're trying to help your partner who's drinking. You're trying to really get them the help that they need. The message is stop before you rush to save someone. Be sure you're not interrupting their karma. So maybe the person you're in a relationship with, they're drinking, they're doing all these self-sabotaging type of behaviors because they have to learn to deal with their karma. They have to learn to deal with their situation so that they can grow from that situation. If you keep rushing in and stopping karma doing its job, this situation is not going to change because your person is not going to learn the lessons. So the divine is here saying, really be careful, really be mindful, really be in that energy of evaluating this situation to see whether you're interrupting someone's karma by going and rescuing them all the time. So that was the important message there that was there. So we're seeing that for you, Leo, by understanding that protecting your peace is important, this is leading you to this energy where you are really manifesting your better tomorrow, manifesting a happier home for you and your children, manifesting a better situation ahead. Because right now you are in that energy where you're saying, all right, this situation is stealing my peace. We're arguing, we're fighting, there's no resolution. I have really tried my best. And I'm now seeing that maybe all I'm doing is stopping karma doing its job. I'm interrupting my person's karma, and they're not learning, because I'm always here picking up the pieces, picking them up. Now it's time for me to fly away, to protect my peace, because when you are flying away and starting to step into that energy of being in a peaceful state of mind, you are going to be in this energy of manifesting. And this is why this reading is really important, really emphasizing that energy of working with peace. Even if you can't physically move away from this situation, you're going to find ways of using that inner wisdom so that you can deploy that energy of bringing peace around your situation, peace around your mental health, around you, because you are in this energy of creating a better tomorrow for yourself. You are now working with the energy of bringing about a better situation. So this is why you're really being encouraged to have that energy of protecting your peace, because when you're in a peaceful mind, this is when you can start making magic happen. So whatever is happening, the divine is really wanting you to understand that you're in this energy of creating a better tomorrow for yourself. So Leo, this is the reading that I have for you, and I wish you all the best with whatever is currently going on right now. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.